This is a true story. A chef is going to the toilet, then suddenly, the whole ship was capsized by a big wave. Harry's son is sitting on the toilet that's thrown down. The entire toilet is in darkness. In a split second, outside there's a scream of 7 bars. There's fear and insecurity in my heart. Hurry outside to see the situation. I found 3. They're trying to open the door to escape. I also want to help, but terrified to realize the water's rising rapidly, and the cabin door is stuck because of the giant water pressure. Can't be opened. Realize that in a short time, there's no way out. Harrison decided to find a life jacket. You go back to the sub. The outside is filled with calls for help. He quickly grabbed a life jacket and a lamp. Solar power generation are about to leave. I found that the door couldn't be opened due to water pressure. What this means is the water level outside has risen rapidly, may even have completely submerged the passage. Gradually, I feel it's become extraordinarily quiet outside. Just heard the VA hitting the bottom of the sea. The lamp in my hand also quickly ran out of battery. The room sank into thick darkness. Harrison can only sit in the rescue waiting room. But as the water level rises, I realized that the oxygen here was running out. In despair, I think sitting here is just waiting to die. I decided to swim out. When the water pressure dropped, he pushed the door open with all his might. Take a deep breath and plunge into the cold water. You can't see anything in the dark. I grope forward, accidentally touching the body of the deceased. There's fear in my heart, but I forced myself to calm down. Fortunately, Harry's son successfully swam to the office. This place isn't really flooded. However, soaking in the cold ocean for too long, it causes your body to lose heat. You use boards and mattresses that float around to build a raft. Climb up there to prevent your body from being exposed to water for too long. He fumbled around and found a bottle of Coke and a box of canned fish. I can only wait for rescue. Because the environment here is so quiet, marine life sounds, feed, and the water's flowing clearer than ever. 2 days later, I heard the ship moving on the water, but they just put the markers and left. No one came down to save you. On the 3rd day I saw a moving light. You make noise by banging and stuff. I hope the rescue team hears. The light is approaching the door. Harrison's going to swim that way, but I saw the diver quietly swimming the other way. I was just going to chase you. The diver swam too fast. Harry's son could barely believe his eyes. Are you destined to die at the bottom of the sea? As soon as Harrison fell into despair, another light appeared, this time closer. He immediately swam towards it. And raise your hand and grab the diver's leg. In a dark environment, the diver is examining the body and was horrified by Harrison's sudden appearance. After a brief shock, Harry's son leads the diver swimming back to the office and explain the situation. Because Harrison's been at sea too long, the water pressure is too high. So then, you have to be brought to the surface with a scuba gear. Fall into the depressurized chamber to acclimatize before gradually you can go over out. 2 days. Harry's son was the only survivor of the sinking in Nigeria out of 12 people on board.